Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yellow. There's a wide right. Let's go, D. Watch tight end. Tight end. Yellow. Hey. We got three. 3 to 15. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Alpha. Check tight. 58's the mic. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Wall. Get wall. General. Flash. Check. Lucky. Hey, 43. Hey, 57.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Let's go, Lou, lady!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes has got it to Williams. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check. Come back. Mike, 50.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. In your face. Attack! Kill. Color. Why? Who?
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Keep it up, guys. 51, Mike. Mike 51. I don't even know why this team showed up. Bullshit! Mike 51. Mike 51. Crunch time, defense.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. 51 to Mike, boys, 51. 15. Here we go, G. Let's go. Come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check nickel. Fight on these two.
Now here's Mahomes. This is Miller, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Anthony Miller. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
29. Alpha. Jim.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Set. Sugar. Check it, reload.
Now Ballage. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Recon, 132 fighter. Out. Motion, I got one. Check it, reload.
They'll run here with Ballage. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the pass. Here we go. He's checking. Ozzy.
The 5th year back from Texas. This is Malcolm Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Go Bandit. Hey, Steve 6. You get Ozzy. Check. Hey, Alabama.
Ballage. Just Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right on these two. Right on these two. 180. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Easy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's got Miller. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Coming this way. Here we go. 51, Mike 51. Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Here's Mahomes to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. Hey, Mike 51. Here we go. Mike 15. Mike 51. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that box track. 51 to Mike.
Mahomes now to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Three bucks.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The catch made by Miller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the 17, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On third down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on. What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 27, Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Motion. 58's the mark. 58.
They run it with Balaj. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming. Slam. Kill.
61, matchbox right.
Watch the shit.
Hey, 66.
Now a handoff looking right. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Hey, check it. Hey, exit.
Watch the run. 58, boys.
72.
Come on. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
All right, here we go. Hold 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 51. Hey, watch the slant.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes being chased out left. It's complete. It's Miller. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mahomes now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Anthony Miller with his second touchdown here in this first half. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. McManus now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Miller. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we sing you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Let's go. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
Alpha. Hey, Charlie.
Brady now on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, second.
Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They give it to Williams, running right. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Switch. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
58 for Mike.
Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Right there.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Again, it's Balaj. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
72.
Alert 3.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
LaMarcus Joyner on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Wait, set. 53.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check 4.
Let's go on. No, 66. Right in hit.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
58, boys. 58.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady, he'll find Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check 99. Check 99.
6-6. Pull it high.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And they will take a knee here.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This just a 24-yard attempt. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and this was about as close to a shutout as you can get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have had the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly.